The details against Diddy were so horrible, 2 separate judges wouldn't give him bail. This begs the question, who knew? Which celebrities knew about this, stayed silent, and continued to stay silent? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I wanted to do a recap of all the celebrities that we know so far. This is probably going to be a part 1 of several, if need be. I want you to tell me in the comments if there's someone I missed. But I want to start this by just, at time of taping, Jernnifer Lopez, Jay-Z, they have said nothing. Now, who are the ones that we have heard from? Let's play some clips. This is one we all heard. If you missed it before, let's listen again. This is Usher pretty much admitting to the parties and the freak-offs.
New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy.
He's laughing about it. Like, looking at this now, like what we've learned about what's going on in these parties, this is hideous,
This place
man.
was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
so nobody
it was
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Again, you heard what he said. You heard how old he was. You heard what just happened. He knew. Usher absolutely knew. And there's other rumors coming about Usher. We'll address them. And I'll make sure I'm always clear. Rumors, facts. I want to focus on the things we do know. And part of the facts that is allegedly in the lawsuit by Don Richards, which we have here, it was he was allegedly present when he saw Cassie be physically, with. So Usher, not a good look. Now, another one we knew was Cat Williams. He says he turned down these invitations to the parties with you got to tell him no.
Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Now, Cat at least was vocal about it. He didn't hide it. He was out there talking about it. And he was one of the first that really got this attention out. But again, others were speaking that too. Aubrey O'Day was one that she was. Now, a lot of her comments have been scrubbed, I think, due to the upcoming lawsuit. But she's one of the main ones that was the most vocal about Diddy for a long time, how scary he was, etc. She did a call her maybe podcast.
2 double platinum selling albums. We were broke. I didn't have a dime to my name.
Watching it as a viewer, I always was like, oh, Diddy is like so obsessed with Aubrey.
I just want you to look good. If you're not happy, you hate me, then why you have me here? I don't have to have you here. That's one thing that we can make clear. That's one thing we can make clear.
What happened to Danity Kane? Why did the band break up?
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me. Not talent-wise, but in other areas. At the very end, he fired me.
You then started dating Donald Trump's son.
Anyway, there's more stuff there that Aubrey has gone into, but she was one of the first people that was critical, as was 50 Cent. He knew also. Here he is talking about how weird it was that Diddy wanted to go take him shopping.
He said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to him.
I asked 50.
Now Diddy was then confronted about that.
He said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't
y'all
see
can't
it,
see
man.
that he loves me?
But see,
you really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time.
Even look at the face of Charlemagne.
No, he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
This man's been delusional the whole damn time. As 50 said, he asked me to take him shopping. I thought that was the weirdest S in the world because he might, maybe something that a man says to a woman. I'm just like, no, I'm not effing with this weird energy coming off the way he did. I was just not comfortable around him. Speaking of uncomfortable, another one who knew, Ellen DeGeneres. This clip is rough
this leads
to watch.
me to the perfect thing, because I would like you to clear something up. There's a lot of talk going on with Chris Brown being at your place in Miami, and you arranging Chris and Rihanna getting back together. Now, you want to talk about that?
See, I wouldn't use my Twitter to talk about that because that's somebody else's business.
I know, but you gave them your house.
Yeah. But we're talking about Twitter.
Yeah.
How you use Twitter, and that's something else. I'm just saying I wouldn't really Twitter about that.
Okay, let's not Twitter about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, nice deflection there, Diddy. We get what you're doing, but Ellen's pushing a bit, but...
Yeah, sure.
Let's talk about it, because a guy who hit, because, I mean, listen, I was a huge fan of Chris's. I love his music. He's a talented guy, but to hit a girl...
My house,
sure.
That's number one. Number two is both of them, and it's my house. And I'm allowed to give my house to whoever I want to give my house to. That's number one. Number two is...
I'm allowed to give my house to who I want to give my house to.
That I'm the type of person that I don't cast a stone or cast a judgment on anybody.
I wonder why. We saw it in the hotel video. He not only did it to Cassie, but he allowed everybody to get away with it.
And so if a friend or friends ask me for a favor, then I'm going to be there for a favor as long as I know that the energy of the favor is positive for two people to sit down and talk about a situation that they're in. I'm not going to get involved in it. I'm not going to pass judgment on it.
Yes, you are. You're clearly involved in it.
If I could be there as a friend during hard times, then I'm going to be there as a friend.
Right.
But I don't know the exact particulars. I didn't get into it. I'm not going to do this or do that. It's a dark time for them, and I was there more as a support. That was it.
I think you were coming from a place of a friendship and of...
Look at Ellen. Just cover this up. Ellen is covering this up, and it's horrible.
Kindness and support. And it's just, it's hard for me, and I don't believe in judgment either, but I don't want any girl out there thinking it's okay to go back to a guy who hit her. I don't want any girl to think that.
I don't think...
Well said. She did say it.
And I don't mean to put you in this, because it's not you.
Yeah, it is him. That's what's so creepy and sad about all this. And maybe she didn't know that, I guess.
You all put me in it, so I'm going to speak on it. I don't think it's...
Y'all put me in it. You put yourself.
I think that it's right for anybody to hit anybody at the end of the day, you know?
That, you notice that, because that's his defense right now. She did it to me, so it's okay that I did it back.
And I don't think it's right. You know, I think that we all have to be honest with ourselves as adults. And people have been in relationships, you know. We know sometimes those relationships get ugly, you know, and sometimes it doesn't come out into the forefront the way this one has come out. And it's a lot of stones being thrown, and we don't know exactly what's going on. These are two young individuals. We need to pray for them, and we need to give certain support, but you don't need to start just saying that you know something that you don't know.
Yeah, I know with those photos, Diddy. I know those photos, and you're trying to justify what Chris did, just like you're trying to justify what you did to Cassie in the hotel, and it's not working for me.
You wasn't in that car.
I
wasn't in that car, and it isn't right for him to put his hands on her or her to put his hands on him, and we don't know what the problem is, but we need to pray for them, and we need to do things to support them, and that's all I want to say about it.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
I want to support them. Here's how I'm going to help you now.
Now we're gonna help Diddy. Good, Ellen. You sure did it. Meanwhile, Ellen is out there telling everyone to go F themselves because she got canceled for being mean. Oh, Ellen. Oh, you're so funny. She basically told everyone to go F yourself. Anyway, good luck with your special there. I can't wait to see that. Not. So then we have Ellen. Do you think Ellen knew? I think Ellen knew. Now this is a newer one. This is an interesting one. Tracy Ross. This clip has surfaced, and it's strange to watch because Diddy's clearly drunk, and he tries to get her to drink, and look how she avoids it.
We're gonna put this in my system.
Hold on. Oh my God, my hair is having an orgasm right now. Oh my God. Cheers, you queen.
Cheers.
No, cheers.
Black,
I love you.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Yes, bitches.
I cannot drink that whole thing.
Black owned.
Black owned.
Yeah, black excellence. Good job, Tracy. You knew what was happening, how drunk he was. Now, again, the argument could be, did they know how far it went behind closed doors? My argument is yes. It is, yes. And here's another one. It's really depressing. Justin Bieber.
You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
now it should be reminded that he's 15. And there's now speculation, again, this is speculation, that he is shut down, struggling with these explosive allegations. And there's been allegations that he may have been part of things that obviously he just didn't know at the time or be aware of. And he does get it past that point. There's a part of this where it's like even Usher, who was 13 at the time as well. But then as he became an adult, these people should have known better. That's what's so frustrating about this. And to see so many more people remain silent on it is shameful. Now, J-Lo, I think she knew. I think Jay-Z knew. I think there's others that knew. But I want to find the clips. I want to see who's going to step up. Who needs to feel the pressure? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Who else did I miss? We can do a part 2 of this. The celebrities that knew about this, when are they going to speak up? They need to do it immediately. If you want to see further updates to this list and more about the Diddy Gate reporting, make sure you hit that all on the alerts, hit that thumbs up, and tell me down below who else you want to see on the next installment. Appreciate you guys for watching. We will keep you posted here on Popcorn Planet.